Good morning, chat. My name is Penbu. I'm the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux, and today we're playing Patrick's Parabox. Last time we played this was in September, and usually Twitch doesn't get to. Usually I don't get to. Usually I don't stream this to Twitch. Today is an exception because I cannot be bothered to switch scenes, but also because I'm playing this week because I kind of said to Jun Gamer that I would do it. Alright, boxing, so nice one. For Carmen Canodo and 529 will come in. Let me give him a shout out there. So yeah, he's a big fan of Patrick's Parabox, and so I was in a stream the other day, so I said, why don't I put it on this week? Let me put that in for the YouTube chat as well. Yeah, he's also a big Tetrio player. Okay, last time we left off at player. Oh, we were just about to start player. Because we were at cycle, we finished everything in cycle. Now we're in player. And so here we go. Why don't we start? If you've never seen this game before, the mechanics is you push the ball. What is that? Okay. You push the boxes, and there are, inside of the boxes there are spaces. Oh, isn't that? Okay. So apparently the player box has things now. So yeah, so you push the box, you control the guy with eyes. Presumably his name's Patrick, and you're trying to get the boxes into these little squares here. So the player box goes into the space with the eyes, like so. This is weird. Okay. I'm gonna say this is probably this. So the little square inside there on the bottom left, that is where we have to get one of these other squares in. So I guess we'll consume this one. We'll consume that one. We'll consume this one as well. Can we go home? Yeah, it's a very interesting game. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. Can I? No, I think I have to do this. I think we do that, but then we can't get past here. If you play Baba Is You, it's superficially similar because what if we go in this way? Because of the what is it, Sokoban mechanics? No, this isn't right either. No, but you only have, I think you only have this option here, right? How do you get there? Okay, so we push this here. That's fine. Then we do we push this here? No, we push this there, but we can't? Oh no, we can go down. Okay, we can do that and then go home. Oh no, we got an empty box now. Actually that one might not be too bad. Oh, but we have to go inside of ourselves. Okay, so we push this in here, push that in there. So the boxes can only ever enter a box through the center. So we can do that. And then we can... maybe do this? No. So I suppose this is why it's called player, the world is player. Because the player is now a playable box. We go in this way. Okay, I'm gonna try this again. I think this has to do... Maybe we start cycling. I think we start cycling, so we cycle this way. So then we get out here, and then we go in like that. And in a similar manner, we'll probably have to do the same here too. So we'll consume this, and go in through this way. And so here we have an elbow joint. We need one box over here, then we need to go home over here, which means we need this joint. We need this joint up here so we can go in and then through the corner. Now then the question is, how do we get there? Just curious, why wasn't the stream to Twitch? So I started this game before I started streaming to Twitch, and then I have a self-imposed policy of only certain games being streamed to Twitch, because YouTube is still my main platform, and this didn't fall under the categories of games that I would stream to Twitch. But on occasions I'll make exceptions. Like today. Do we go in through this way? No, that's not gonna do anything. So I think... Okay, so the way this is going to work is that we put this in the middle, and then our last move is going to be pushing this up so that it exits the player. But to do that, we need two boxes at the bottom. So this is one box. That's another box, but we need another one. But unfortunately, this isn't going to cut it. Okay, need to rethink that. So I think it's probably going to be this. Maybe that. We're going through this way. I need to find a way to make this this vertical somehow. This way? But I need the two to be under. This one has to be the last move, because we need to get this out from this side. Maybe this does go first, and then this goes second, and then we tried this one already. One, two, three. So we cycle it out, and then we take this, and then we cycle. This is probably it. We cycle, so now we have that on top, and we can go here, and then we can go home. Alright. Moving on. In a similar manner, I guess we can take this. Oh, but we need a second one in here. That's not gonna work. Okay. I don't know if we have a choice though, because we do need to do this. but perhaps we can... Guess that's not going to work. Perhaps we can do this somehow? Ah. So we constrict it, and so it somehow it happens to go inside. And then now we can go. A bit of a weird one, but sure. Seems sound. Right, now we have, I don't remember what they called this one. It's the fake boxes. Or if you go into this box, it shows up in the other one. This is where things can get a little bit trippy, because now we have ourselves inside of ourselves. Okay, we can do this. We can go in from here, and we can push this in here, and then we can go... Some of this stuff is, if you're seeing this for the first time, it's not going to make sense. What does this mean? Okay, so we have that, which is not going to be useful by itself. And then now we have a self-reference. And I suspect what we're probably going to need is this. We can push this out. We can maybe push that out. Oh, that's not gonna happen. Ah, it's not gonna work. Maybe we don't go all the way in. Okay, hold on. So we push this over here. And we find a way to enter... We'll push this one out. So we need to find a way to enter in through the real thing. So this one being... this one not being light colored is the real box here, and the other ones are just shadows? I don't remember what they call them. We need to be able to exit from there. Which means this is not it. But we do kind of need to do that in one form or another. So we need to get this one out from the corner. We can push this one in, so then later we can enter in through here. I'm going to consume this one. And so now we warp down there. We can push this over here, and then we can go home. This entire thing is a reference to ourselves. Okay. So we can enter this. I don't know how useful that's going to be. We can consume this. We can move it out this way. So now we have access to the empty box, which surely is going to help somehow. Although maybe it doesn't actually matter. Well, we can do this regardless, okay. Moving on. This has been so far, I was gonna say a breeze, but now we have a ton of tiles inside of ourselves too. You're completely lost. I think the way to think about this is that you're a box just like any other. It just happens that you also can move the box. Okay, so we have a bunch of tiles here. Do we even have a self-reference anywhere? So we can push the tiles out like this. And now the question is, how do we turn this into anything useful? We can cycle this out so that we can get this out. But we also need to figure out how to get a box in there. Which unfortunately means I think we have to cycle even more. I don't think this is the way to do it. Do we need to line this up? Okay, so we can do that. We can push that in, and then we can cycle this out. I think we need to put that in a little bit more of a strategic position, like over here. So we can recover it, and then we can cycle that out. And then go home. Is this making any sense? Fine, okay. So we have recursive boxes here. What is this? Over on the bottom left corner with the little L shape, we have copies of ourselves, copies of this entire thing. Where we have the copy of ourselves up here, a copy over on the left side. We can't enter, okay. We have this. I don't know how this is gonna help us. We can cycle in this way. Okay, so this is how we control... This is how we control where our thing goes. Which means we can move this to the center. We might want to move that a bit more. Move this to the edge. Because remember, anything that enters a box can only enter in from the middle. Which means if we cycle this out to the middle... Then if we push this box, we get that, and then we can go in. I'm a little confused. So what is it? Why is this thing at the bottom necessary? Oh yeah, it's to set up the recursion, right? Okay. Yeah, Patrick's Parabox just keeps throwing wild mechanics at you. It'd help if I were paying more attention. Yeah, I guess this is one of those games that I think that requires a certain level of attention, and if you don't have that, it can kind of go over your head a little bit, especially with the new mechanics. Okay, so same thing here. We have a way to cycle. We have a way to cycle squares. I don't know what this empty one is going to be doing. We have a way to do this. I don't know how this will help us though. we can push this inside, and then we can move this down here. So now we have, I see. So just like the last level, now we have a way to cycle individual rows and columns, or individual columns, which means, okay. So what we need to do first is figure out where we want this to go, and I think we want it to be in the middle column. We actually have no way of doing that. We have a way of doing that here. We can do this, but we need a way to transfer to the middle column, which I think we actually do have a way. Never mind. We can cycle through it this way, and then now we can push it downwards to the last row here, so that when we push it out using this block, it actually does get pushed out and we can go inside. Alright. Moving on. Okay, so now we have a reference to ourselves, I think, inside. And it's looking a little bit weird here. We have this. We have this that we can cycle out. It's going to be pretty important. I just don't know how that's, where that's going to help us. Ah, right, okay. That's how. Somewhere. So we can push that, put that up here. And then we can move this here. Then we can transfer that over here. I don't know where this is useful though. Because I think we actually want it on the left side. If we want it on the left side, so that we can do this. So we can go home. And now we have mirrors. Great. So in I think it was in the previous stream, we encountered these mirrored blocks where left is right and right is left. You can see at the bottom there, change directions. I don't entirely know what it is that we need here, because this is... Oh, you're right. That's the thing from ourselves. Okay. But I think we need to go in here so we can actually consume a block here. Farmers, welcome in. This made a lot of sense, and then it didn't again. That's how the game goes. I don't know. That can't be right. I think we have to go out, consume one of the... We go out, we consume one of these, but on the other side. Oh, I can't be right. Basically, what we need is to get this block in as the rightmost block, so that we can put this block inside, but we need to be mirrored. So We need to get this in that empty space in here somehow. And the way to do that, I assume, would be to go in through here. Oh, actually, maybe it doesn't matter. We do... No, that's not right. Hold on. Try that again. What if we mirror ourselves, go in here, take this... We need to find a way. The only way we can push this is if we go. The only way we can consume this, rather, is if we go in from the bottom. And it's not like we can. Okay, this one is stuck because it's in the corner and it's in the, there's no way to flip top to bottom. Tad, welcome in. Hopefully I, pronounced that right. So there's no way to get this from the bottom, so this, I think, is just a way for us to mirror ourselves. This one, I think we have to be able to get. Just don't know how. We can't consume that anymore. We can take this, but then it's kind of useless because now the empty space is inaccessible. Can we push anything? We may have to come back to this. Because I am not getting any ideas here. Because we can't push... Oh wait, can we? Oh no, we can't. I was gonna say, are we somehow able to push out the stuff from inside? But I don't think we can. Alright, we're gonna come back to this one. Every stream we always go for, there's always a few that we have to come back to, but then we end up solving them before the end of the stream. And sometimes you kind of need to do that. That's fine. Okay, self-reference, mirrors, and fake boxes. We can go in through here. Well, that's just a regular fake box. This one is a mirror, which means we can now consume this one and push this out. And now that one's mirrored. So this kind of shape is something that you would use to... Actually, I don't know what you'd use that for. I think that it means that we do this. No, it can't be. Now we have no way of getting... Ah, that's not true. We do have a way of getting that out. Or not. Never mind. Yes, we do. Because we can always do this. Now we have 3 of them. But we have no way of getting out here. We can push this in. But I think it might be the other one that we need. Hold on. So we can do that, but we need this other one to be consumed, except we can't. Except we can't because we don't have a way of mirroring top to bottom. Nothing wrong with leaving, come back to it at a later time. Exactly, yeah. Sometimes your brain ruminates on it while you're gone. And then you'll find that the answer is so obvious you'd wonder why you didn't think of it earlier. Hold on, so if we leave that way, that's fine. I think this is still correct. Now the question is, do we do it from this side so we don't mirror ourselves? Although I think we do actually want to mirror this now. Okay, so if we move it into here, we can get another version of this. Pretty common as most of these is in the click of the pieces falling into place, yes. Okay, so we have this, and now that means that if we go into here, we have a way of pushing that out, like so. And so now we have a way out if necessary, and we can push it out again, which is necessary because we need 3 boxes. And so now we can push this in to recover it. Actually, we don't need to do that first. We need to exit. So now we exit out of here. A little bit trippy. We recover this box. Now we can push this in here, go in, get the box, and now we have all 3 of them and we can go home. Very good. Oh. Interesting. We have a second player. All right. Ready Player 2. You know, I made the joke in the stream title without really thinking about what what this mechanic was, but I guess it's very fitting. So sad, yeah. Okay, so this is almost very oh no, we don't want that. I'm reminded of the mechanic in Baba's U because Baba's U has a similar thing too. And so we can increase our distance by doing this. Maybe? No, we can decrease our distance by doing that. Okay, no, you can increase the distance by doing that then. Okay, so now we have them on both. Because we have extra space to work with in the empty space. But how am I going to control 2 players now? But what this does allow us to do is to do this. As long as you somehow don't get out. A little bit tricky. Oh no. Oh, okay. So now we have 3 people. Now we have 3 players. And a whole ton of fake boxes. Okay, so I think this is just a conveyor belt of sorts. We can't have that. They're all fake boxes, so if you leave... Interesting, we don't even go into the infinite dimension. Okay, so we need to find some way of offsetting this so that we have the 3 players out here. And so we need one space and then 3 spaces. So we can have one person here. Well, that's not quite right, I think. Well, the offset's correct. Not the vertical offset, though. The horizontal one's fine. Can you go back in? You cannot. Okay. This one is just trying random things and see if it's gonna work. There's probably a more methodical way of doing this. Okay, no, so we have an order that we have to do. The vertical spacing is correct. So as long as you go up, then it's fine. So it means that we have to do this first, and then this, and then that. Okay. So we do this first. And then we do... We're just estimating here. Okay, that does seem at least correct. And then we need this to go in through this way, I think. And then they all line up like that. Okay. Alright, so we got 2 empty boxes. One of them has the box we need to go inside the other one. This one's maybe a little bit trippy. How do you deal with that? What? How does that work? I mean, I suppose it does if you're dealing, since you're dealing with like multiple inputs. Everything just kind of gets multiplied by the inputs here. Okay, how do we get that in here? I'm gonna try that again. Okay, so we need to find a way to push this out, which I guess is this. But that's not the it's not the entire story. Because okay, I'm gonna move this out this way. We can push this in like this. And we can somehow make it out. Okay. Sometimes it takes just a little bit of fiddling to get that working. Now we've done those ones. We're going to come back to the other one later. Looking in here, we have a box space here, and then our own space there. And this we have a self-reference, so we should be able to put ourselves into ourselves. It's a bit of an interesting concept. Okay, so we have the ability to move things out this way. But I think the more useful way is we put that in here. and move this until we get that out. So now we can exit into ourselves. Move this into the box and then go home. Okay. So then the question is here, how do we get this out? Probably like that, actually. So we can get this close to the middle. Not quite in the middle, but close to it. This is going to be useful because that's how we can, I don't know, do stuff. Can't go out because then we end up with infinity. Dot dot dot, yeah. I mean, there's certainly ideas, yes. I don't know how to work this. We have this. We don't have enough for it to be... We don't have enough for this to go in the middle, though. So we have this. That's fine. Okay, we're approaching this the wrong way. Do we need this to be over here? Or something like this. That's why we have brick there, so that you can push things inside from the middle. But question is, what do you do with that? Well, we can push things in from this side. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. We can make a post this way. But is that really going to be useful? We may have to come back to this one too. So we need to find some way of getting inside. We have to find some way of getting inside from the outside, if that makes sense. The post is here to help us with the have an anchor point, so that it doesn't just infinitely push on its the blocks infinitely push on themselves. We can cycle. We don't have enough blocks to get it to the middle, but we can cycle. Kind of need a block in there, though. Okay, we're coming back to this one. Move on to the next one, which is going to be of a similar idea. Oh, well, actually, no, that is the same one. Okay, we're gonna go back to this one, see if we can... Do we have any ideas here, but otherwise we'll just move on to the next world. Tackle this later. So I still think that we need... So I don't think we necessarily need this to be inside, but we do need to find a way to get this out here. So either we have this inside as the rightmost box filling, or rightmost space filling box, or we get one of these somehow out in here, which I don't think is happening either. Because we can do this. We can mirror ourselves. We can consume one of these boxes, but once we consume it, it's not gonna come out. The only way to consume this one is if we get it from the top. So actually, hold on. We can have this be the center box. If we find some way to make this the center box, then it might actually be okay. Because then we can consume this. We can go out here. We can consume this. This now becomes the center box. We can take this. We can mirror ourselves, push this inside, and then go home. And there we go. I gotta head out early. Well, thanks for dropping by, and yeah. Hope your mind was sufficiently bent today, and you know, good night. Okay. We have this one, which we can only unlock when we do this one here. But this one we might actually have to do later, probably. Because I don't have a series of... I can do this. Not going to be particularly helpful, though. Because of all the boxes we can recover already. There's nothing here that we can't recover. And move into place. So nothing we can't recover and move into place just by moving it. So for this one we can move it here. And that's the same as pushing it in. We can offset this by using these blocks to cycle. But then what does this post have? How does this post help us? Because it's off-center. Oh, yeah, we're coming back to this one later. Which unfortunately means we leave 2 unsolved here, but that's okay. Possess. That's already sounding like a very interesting mechanic. And that is what I assume we will need to possess. Okay. We did get a bit of a hint of this in the world map, where the eyes were the ones that moved rather than, whereas in previous worlds, Patrick was the one who moved in. So this is, okay, I don't think we can do that. How do we get this over here? We can't do this. This is close. Okay, there we go. Well, it's now only 3 blocks. I'm not sure how that's gonna help. Okay, so we move this over here. We need to find some way of getting all three of them out. But actually, maybe we don't care. I finally understand now, yeah. So for the we need to be the ones that are in here. So our consciousness has to be in the block that is over here. Okay, so now we have all three of them out. The question is, how do we do it? Oh, actually, no, this isn't that bad. No, I'm overthinking this. We can have one block that's all the way over here. We can have this block that's... That's our last move. How do we get in there? Because we can't... Ah, no, that's how we get in there. We just do this. Oh, I was overthinking it. Okay. So... We have this here, which I believe we'll probably need to... Oh, maybe we need to go in there? This doesn't really make any sense, though. Move this in here. Okay, so then this is the one that's going to get us into home. So we need this block here so that we can make sure that the block in the middle doesn't move. So then we can enter and go in and then go home here. Okay, so now we need to find some way to get this block out from inside. We can possess this one. So we can go, we can enter, take this out. Possess once more. I don't know how that's going to help us actually. Maybe this is on the wrong side. Maybe it has to be at the bottom. When we possess this, we can go in through this way. And then now we have somehow lost this a little bit. I think. As we go out here, we have no way of... Oh, wait. No, we have possession. Right. We can possess from up here. We can push this along this way on the edge so that we can enter. We can take this out. Move this wherever we need to go. Take possession... here, move that block into place, possess the other one, and then we can go home. Okay. Take the side one. And so now we have this block where we can possess, and we have this one in here. I'm not sure how that's going to help us all that much. We have this, which we will eventually need to get to. So I think the idea here is we do this, we enter, not that way. We enter this way, we go in, we possess, because now we can actually go out by possession. And so now that block is in there, and then now we can go home. How in the world do you possess this? You do that by making sure you can't enter. And the way you can make sure you don't enter is that you have all the blocks full. Like that. And that's why this is a mechanic that's come up in earlier Or sorry, that's a technique that's come up in earlier levels, where you can push a block that you'd normally be able to enter in if you aren't able to enter the block. And so same principle probably applies here, but in reverse. We can consume this one. We can consume these three. Or these two, I guess. That is absolutely not going to help. We can take this. We need to find some way to possess this one. And to do that, we need to find a way, which direction... We need to figure out which direction it is that we can fill the blocks from. So it's either from the bottom or from the left side, because those are the only two edges that we have access to. But unfortunately, in either direction, we only have access to one free of each. But it doesn't matter, because we can move this out like this and do that. So now we can't enter in from this side, so we can possess this now. Except we can't, because we can consume the other ones too. Okay. So we take this, we take this. So now we can push it. So now we can't. Now we don't have capacity to take in any more boxes from our side. Then we can do this. Transfer our consciousness. And move in from this side. Okay. Very good. So I see that we eventually have to possess this one so we can go inside of this one. We're probably going to push this in here. I don't know how this is going to work. Because this is a corner. This is a corner, and to possess this, we need to have something in the middle. And so I guess we do this. No, now we just made this extra inaccessible. So actually, no, we can do that. We can't do that. Right. Okay, so we can do this. We can enter here. The corner is going to help us consume this one. Or not. I think that might be the idea, though. You have to use the corner to help you consume one of the boxes inside, so you can enter somehow. I don't think that's how that works, though. Okay, we're gonna come back to this one. Alright, so now we have a self-reference here. It is also a possessible box. And looking inside of here, this is where we have to go home to. Which means this eventually is what we end up having to possess to go home there. So technique as before, you can do this, you can do this, and you can enter in, not from that side. Nope, cannot do that, cannot do that. Okay, maybe we do the other way. We do this first, and then we have these two. We can also do it from the bottom somehow. We can take this, we can take this. Or we do it from the left side. Where it'll then allow us to enter in... Okay, we can take that. Maybe the trick is not to try to enter? Well, I mean, the trick isn't to enter. No, of course not, because we need to possess it. New strategy. Take this from the bottom. And we try to enter in from the top. Except that's not going to work, because we would just end up consuming that. Actually, maybe not. Maybe this will be fine. We enter in from the top. We can't enter in from the top. Because that's in the way. We can't enter in from the bottom, because that ends up with a paradox. We can do this. But then you can't actually... Oh, that's not going to work either. I'm pretty sure these spaces are significant because it means that we can use these blocks here to make sure we can't enter, or none of the blocks can enter here. Oh, don't want that. But I don't know how we're going to use that. We can do this. It's not particularly useful. Can't go in through there. That's a thing, but also not really all that helpful. Okay. We're gonna come back to this one too. I assume that we have a similar situation here where we somehow manage to move our consciousness into this one. But we need to do it in such a way that we need to do this horizontally. So that when we push in, it doesn't actually let us push. We can transfer there. We can go in here. And do that. Okay, so we got an empty space here, which we can do stuff with. Got a bunch of things that we can transfer we can possess. And I assume what we're going to have to do is line up a bunch of these. It's going to get a little bit weird. We can line up a bunch of these. I need one more space. We can line up a bunch of these. So we can do that. Well, that's the idea anyway. We're missing a block. Somehow we need to take this in. Oh, because once you take consciousness of this one, then you can just move it and then you can take... you can consume this one down here. Okay. So somehow... I think that is the idea. You need to... We got a bunch of these. But I think the... Okay, we're gonna move this out of the way. I think the regular block is the one that has to go first. Because we need these possessible blocks on the outside. So we need as many of these as we can. So we can push this in from the outside. Actually, no, I think it's the other way. We need the non-possessible block last. Because we need to be able to not possess it. So we can possess the empty block. So we're going to take these, push this along, block ourselves from entering on this side using the non-possessible block, possess the empty block, consume this one, and then go home. Alright, we got two possessible blocks here, and then we have this here. So we need to, so none of these have squares in them, so I think the idea here is we need to be able to consume all of these blocks so we can get, so we get to the home spot there. But to do that, we need to possess these in order. But the other one's facing the other way. So we can push this inside. Now that's an idea. I don't think that's gonna work, but it is an idea. How do you get this to face the other way? Because you can push these in. Ah, I see. Okay. Interesting mechanic. So we're gonna have to do this a couple of times. We're gonna push this in here like that. But then we're short one. Because then now how do you You transfer consciousness like that. Okay. Now you can get out here. Now you can take this. Assume that. And you can go home. Whoa. Alright. So now we got a mirror box on the top right side. New gamer, welcome in. Yeah, player has certainly been pretty mind-bending so far. Do I have, how long have we been going for? I think I can shout you out again. So yeah, June Gamer here is the reason why we're playing this week. So he's a big fan of this game here. Okay, so what do we have here? Do we have our player box? Well, it can't be as easy as just going home, right? Alright, because it's offset. Because you can only go in through the middle, that means that you have to find a path that allows you to go in from the other side. Or, not the other side, from offset from the middle. So what I'm seeing here is that we're going to need to mirror this one. And we're probably going to end up having to mirror this one too. So we stuff everything into this box here. I think that should give us enough room. Maybe it doesn't. Because it's very difficult to get things out here. This is how we mirror stuff in. We need to find a way to put this in here or take stuff out. I'm currently not seeing the way to do that. We can do this. But we're going to lose access to that. So idea here is that we need to find some way of mirroring this. So I think we need to somehow get a package, get all these pieces in a package in here, and then somehow thread this through either here, which is almost impossible, or through here, which is similarly impossible, seemingly. But we do need these mirrored somehow, so we can get this. As you can see here, this is the path we'll take. This is going to end up over here in the end, once we're done with it, so that we can push through, go in, and then into this spot here. The question is, how do we mirror this? That might be as simple as doing this, actually. So we can take this, because we do have this block up here. We can have that now. Is this recoverable? Yes, to an extent. That will no longer be recoverable, though. I think. Oh, now we can't get out. Okay. I think we're getting there, though. The real blob does have eyes. Or the teal blob. Yeah. Oh, you're right. You're right. We can possess this. Right. So now we can mirror ourselves here. Unfortunately, we still need that one there. So we can push this, and now we don't need this this block here anymore. Problem. How do we get that out? Because Because we can't enter in through here, and if we try to enter in through this side, we're just going to push it even further. But we are getting close. Okay. So I don't know if that... I think we might have to do this one by one then, in that case. And we can't get that one out. So we can possess this. Now we can mirror this. Oh. And then get this one out. How did I get that out before? Like this. Mystery, welcome in. So I get that out. That is now mirrored. Now I can possess this again. We prep that there. But we lose control of this one. Am I winning? A little bit. Okay, I think that is the idea, though. The question is, does the order matter? Mister, I can't remember if you were here for the previous Patrick's Parabox streams. There's a new mechanic now where the blocks that have eyes, you can now possess them like that. Oh, well, what that does mean is that we can do this. We can exit out from here. Possess it from the other side. Enter in from the other side. It's not quite right. Because we need a way to... We still need a way to get this out. And we have the same problem as we did earlier. I don't remember that mechanic. Did you, have you played this one before? Yeah, we're in, I think the world is called Possess. I think this is world 14? 15? 14? Might be 14. This player was 13. Okay, so we need both of them though. Can't enter in through here because the hole is off center. We only have space for one of these in here. Or do we? I don't think we have space for both of them, because otherwise you do this, you mirror in here, repossess this, and then if you do this, you're gonna get one of these stuck. So this has to go in one by one, if you don't package them into one thing. I haven't played this. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this one is the gimmick for this world. You have the ability to possess certain blocks now. So I think this does have to go in one by one because you otherwise can't get it out. I think. So you do this, you take possession, you mirror. You possess again. We're going through here? I don't think that helps. Because we end up with the same problem as well. The other question is, do we actually care that we don't cover this? Because what happens if we do just do this? We get this, we have that. We now have this. We can push this in there. But we kind of still need this. We kind of still need that because we need to be able to mirror this one here. So you can go in, so I mean we did this earlier, that's not going to help. Because even if we do go in from this side, you can go in here, you take this out, and it's stuck. And you're stuck because you can't get out. Okay, I'm going to try packaging this again. I don't think this is the way. But it's worth another shot, I think. And the reason why this is not the way to go is because there's no way out. You can't enter in through here, as far as I can tell. So we can't push this out to where we need it to go. Oh, actually, hold on. No, we can't. No, we can't. But you maybe can a little bit. But maybe you can. So we're gonna at least do this. This is what we had earlier. Now we move this in like that. We still need another piece though. We still need a way to get this out. We only have space for one in here. We can get this out. This is now mirrored. This will eventually go in here, but we can't put that in yet because we need another block here. Unfortunately, now that we're down here, we're kind of stuck. We can consume this if we wanted to. Are we stuck? Do we actually care? Maybe we're not stuck. Maybe I'm overthinking this. I am absolutely overthinking this. Okay. Now we have both pieces. Now we can move this out here. Move this down here. And then enter and go in. Happens all the time, yeah. Okay. Man. Alright, where are we? I think we were gonna go back to these ones later, so now we've opened up this one. Alright, so now we have a mirrored one there. We have two possessible blocks here. We have home spaces over here. And we need to, I think, mirror... Which one do we need to mirror here? This block has to go here. This block will end up going here. But then how do you get that in here? That's Okay, so I think we mirror this one. Ah, I see. You end up possessing one of these. So I think we have to mirror this one too. So you go inside, like... Or you only mirror one of them. And I don't think it's this one. Okay, we don't mirror this one. Because we kind of need that one. When we push this in, we mirror ourselves so that we can't consume it. And we go in through here. Push this out. I mean, we got 2 of the 3 in. It's not quite correct, though. Okay. So I think what we're going to have to do is make a series of moves such that they all consume each other. And so we have one package that goes in here. One package that goes in here. But they all have to be possessible. And so this one goes in here. I mirror this one, I think. Not entirely sure how this one's going to help. Because maybe this is not the correct way to do this. If I can do that, that's fine. Okay, so thinking about this backwards, we need to find... Then we eventually need to find a way to get this over here. And then this over here, but we have this mirror here, so we have to be able to use that somehow. Consume this. Mirror this. Or maybe we don't consume anything. We're gonna come back to this one. I feel like it's just right there, but something's not quite adding up. What is this? Okay. I do not understand what this is. Okay, let's probe a little bit. Okay, so this is a block by itself. You can go into the block. You'll end up here. You can possess these 2 here at the top. You can also go into this block here. and which you'll eventually have to do because these are where the three home spaces are. Oh, you can possess the other block too. All right. So that means you can do this. Which means you can go inside like this. Which means we're gonna have to transfer consciousness all the way up here. And this is where things get a little bit weird. You only have space for one. If you only have space for one, how do you get multiple across inside? So you can cycle it through it like this. Ah, okay. Problem. How do we do that multiple times? Because once you're here, you're kind of here. Now, how did I do that earlier? I don't remember how I did that. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I do remember now. But unfortunately, that's going to require multiple things. Okay, I'm gonna need to move this up here. Gonna need to move this over here in preparation so we can move this. Move this out. Take this. Take that in there. Move this into place first, then take this. One, two, and three. Okay. Oh, it's not too bad. Now we have another one of these things where we can cycle through things. What do we need? So we have a possessible block over here, which we can use to do stuff. We have a non-possessible block over here, which we can use to stop cycling and extract one of these blocks. We have 3 blocks that we need to get. We're probably going to want them in order. We're going to cycle through this. Okay. It's going to end up turning out like this here. One more. So this is the shape that we want to make, and we want to be able to enter in through this side down here. We want to add another block here. And we want to be able to do this and somehow enter in through here. Now we have this. Right. So because we have that, we've made a wall on this side, so now we can actually enter in through here. Go in, go through the path. Go through the path would be helpful. Okay, we can repossess this. Do we actually want this over here? Is that what that is? I think so, okay. We want to move this out so that the block, this block here, is actually over here. So that we have a post to keep it stable. Then we want to take this and recover this so we can extract that, put that there, possess this block, push that up so that we have a wall now. That's not quite right. Because then we do this, but then how do we get out? Okay, so it doesn't have to be right up against that. I think we need to cycle through just a little bit more. Cycle in one space this way and one up that way. And so now when we later extract this, this is now up against the wall. And that's not going to move. And so now we can enter in through here. And safely go down here because now the blocks are in the way. And then we can go up. We got another cycle, but this time we are mirrored. Ah, haha. Okay, what's the maze here? This is where we need to go. Over here. We need to find something that'll let us get there. So I think this one's going to end up having to be mirrored. Because that lines up with this hole here, just on the other side. But then again, this one also lines up. So this is a matter of finding where things go. This one lines up with this one, so that might go together. This one lines up with this one, so this one might actually have to be mirrored. And that'll go through here, maybe? I think this one lines up with this one here. And this is our entry point. Possibly. Okay. Oh, that is extremely weird. What does this even mean? How do you deal with that? We have this available to us. We can cycle through using that. So we can rearrange things this way. Ah, I see. So we enter through here, we possess the this block down there, and then we enter using that one through the maze on the other side. So we actually do want this mirrored. So we want it to be like this, like that. Just gotta find a way through here. And I think we may have to do this the other way. We may need to have this in the other order. So we're gonna have to cycle this out. I'm not sure this is correct. A little bit confusing. So basically we want this to be, I get it, one more. Okay, let's get the orientations correct. So this has to be mirrored. So that has to be mirrored like that. So that now lines up with this here. And then we need this block, which is the correct orientation on this side, which means it has to be mirrored as well. So that it's on the correct orientation on that side. And then now we just need to figure out ordering. Actually, the other one needs to be mirrored as well. So this one we need to mirror like so. And we need to swap the other two blocks. And so we can do that by doing this. I think I got this backwards. Very close. Okay, there we go. So that is now a correct path. We can go in through here. We can go in and possess this one. Go through the maze. Down here. And out we go. Very good. Shall we try to go back to these ones? See where we're at? I don't know how we're going to do this one, though. So this is possessible, but I have no idea how we're going to possess it. Because if you enter in through here, right? So it's not going to do it. Now you can enter in like this. Oh. You can enter in... Oh, that is... Oh, man. Okay. So what happened here is because we weren't able to enter the block, we're able to possess the other block. Normally you'd go in like this. But because the little brick there is in the way, we can possess it. So then the question is, how do we recover that? Which means I think we have to go in through this side, up here. Go in through here, we possess this one. We can now go in this way, recover this, get out, and go home. Oh, that's a clever one. Which means we can use a similar idea here. Somehow. Except we can't. Except we can't because... Because why? Because why? There is surely a similar pattern we can do with that. Feels like we're onto something. Maybe. Because you can get it to enter in... The thing is, you can't push this out. You can't push that out. Otherwise you end up with... You end up with paradox, and you can't have paradoxes. You can enter in... You can kind of enter in. Oh, hold on. It's a lot shorter on the other side, so we can actually have it on this side instead. Because we do need to consume one of these, so that we can do the 3 out here, so we can block ourselves from entering. Okay, I think this is it. Block ourselves from entering here, then we have another block here. This is why this post here is too wide. So we can block ourselves from entering here. We can now possess this one. And now we can enter in through this side and go home. Okay. Very good. GG, thank you, thank you. Now this one we might actually have to come back to, because I still don't have any new ideas for this one. So that so far is 3 that we have unsolved. One of them being locked. Oh no. These are all single square empty spaces that require a block inside of them for it to work. Do we even have enough spaces? I don't understand how this works. Oh wait, no. No. That's what this means. It means they're all nested inside of each other. How do you do that? Okay, I guess that's how. You can do that. You nest all these inside like this. So you're able to do this. And then you can do that. And then you can do this. And then you can go home. Okay. We have whatever this is. Is this a real block? Is this a fake? Is this one of those fake blocks? Okay. That's a fake box. So that means we can push these in like this. That's where things get a little bit weird. I don't think we can do this quite like this. That is going to be our last move. Except we can't have that be our last move. Because... we can't have that be our last move. We can't enter that at all because we have to stay out here to go home here. So we consume this, and we need something from the other side. Okay, so we need 2 of these like this, maybe? We need 3 of them like that. Except I need them all aligned properly. One, two. Move this up this way. Can't be having that. I don't remember where the box is anymore. We can have it go in this way, because if we do it, if we put things in from this side, then that means these are now recoverable. Because we can do this. We push this one out from this side here, and then now we can do the unrecoverable things of pushing this in through here. No, don't do that. We do the push it in from this side. Okay, and then we can push this one in from this side. And now we can go home. Okay. I do not like the look of that. So these are all fake boxes that map to ourselves over here. They're also presumably single... What is... Do we just make copies of this? Okay. So this is where we go into. We need to cycle through this so that we have a path like so. We need to take this one and we take that one, and I think that's good enough. What a level. Alright, so we have a possessible box over here. This looks like it's empty. We need to figure out what we can put in here so we can possess it cleanly. Oh, okay. We're now containers. This is very interesting here. How do we get this up here? Oh. Right, because I am a container. That's right. Okay, so we know how to get up there. We need to find a way to... I think that we need the container over here to go up to the top of there so we can consume that somehow. And I think it's going to be through this. We're going to possess it through this one here. So as we enter in here, we have to be possessing, or we have to be holding this one over here. So we're going to move this in here so we can possess this. We're going to take that. I'm going to push this out because we're going to need this here. I'm going to push this out again so we can enter in through here, consume this, and go home. Okay. It's an interesting set of levels. I like those. I think we're going to save that one for later. We're going to go ahead and do a wall. And then I suspect this is going to be the last world for today. And then we'll go back and try our hand at the ones we skipped. You can possess walls? Alright. Alright. I don't want to keep comparing this to Baba, but it very much reminds me of a certain mechanic in Baba that's Okay. Are we missing one? Ah, we are missing one. Ah, it's unrecoverable. I'm at a bit of a loss for words for this one. This is quite the novel mechanic. Okay, so you cannot, if you are possessing a wall, you cannot be, hold on, does that even make sense? No, what this means is that you have to go in there, and then this one has to be in there, which means I have to build a wall so that it's like this, so we can go in through the top. So then the question is, how do you do that? Probably like this. Push this down here, move this down there, so now we have this one here. GG game dev. Okay. This is very good. Okay, so now we can move this down here. Then we can do this and push this in here. And then we can transfer consciousness over there. We'll go to the side one first. So now we have two walls we can possess. Or no, we start off as a wall. When I start off as a wall, we have a block right there. I think we want this wall first, actually. Right, exits. But we need this block. Hold on. So we have our walls are going to be mostly our actors. We need the empty box over here. I don't think we can actually go in there. Never mind. So I think we will actually need our empty box over here. We still can't get in through this side here. Actually we can. It's not going to help very much, is it? We are 2 movable wall segments. So eventually what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to have this over here like that. And then we end up pushing the yellow block out here while we possess it. The problem is we can't have the yellow block over here like this because otherwise we can't get it out. But it's stuck within this recess here, so we do need this in some form so we can get it out, I think. But then how do we get this out? The trick here is that we have 2 walls that we can possess. I just don't know how to use that. That would have been fine if we weren't able to possess the wall, I think. Man, alright. We might have to come back to this one. Unless... we can enter in through here like this. Move a wall over here. Like so. We put this in like... we enter in through the top. We possess this, so we can push that out. And we do this, and we do that. Okay. I hear this world is very interesting. We're going to leave that for, rather the next world for next time. Okay, so we have a wall, and we have this, and we have a block. None of them are possessable except for the wall. Now I think what's going to happen is we're going to use the block as a way to get this here somehow. Maybe it's over here. So this actually doesn't necessarily need to be in here. It can be this block here that's over there, but I don't know. I don't think this is recoverable. This has to stay on the edge. Probably. Which means the end result here is that we have this wall block here so that we can enter in from the top like last time. Okay. So if we need it to line up over here, we can do this. We can push this in here, we can do that. And then we can go in from the top like that. We have 2 possessable walls, an empty, possessable empty, and then we have a regular block. Is this hiding anything? It doesn't look like it. So then the question is, how do we possess the empty? That is how we possess the empty. No, that doesn't make any sense either. Can't possess the empty like that. Because if we try to go in, we're going to enter the empty. We can't be having that. But what we can do is we can push a wall into the empty. Well, I guess you can't actually push a wall into there. We can push a brick into there. I do need 2 of these. It'd be nice if we can get 2 walls into the empty block. I don't know how we can do that. 'Cause I need another one. Oh, right, okay. So we can have this on one side here like this. We can enter in through here. We can possess this. And so now we can... Now we have 2 of them. And I can manipulate this so that this is now here. And now we can exit, and now we can possess this one. Because we weren't able to enter. Okay. We got 3... we are now a wall. We have 2 possessible walls. We have 2 empties. And a brick, which is going to need to end up going in here eventually. This seems deceptively simple, but it also probably is not. So this is likely what we're going to end up having to do, I think. I don't have an extra brick, though. I'm gonna move this out here like this. So we're gonna do this. We can go in here. But I think I might actually need that from the other side. No, I need this from the top. I need this from the top. So we can go in like this. On the bottom. Like so. And then we can enter in through the top. No, I was right the first time. We need this at the top. So then I can enter in through the bottom, go up top, possess the wall, go in through here. And then now we can possess... It's not quite how that's supposed to go. We need this block in to the other one somehow. I need this over here. Alright, restart. I may perhaps need a wall on the bottom. This might actually become inaccessible. I can't do this. Okay. So I need one with the thing at the top and then another one with the thing at the bottom. So we take this. This one will be the one at the top, like so. We push this one at the bottom. And then we'll have this one be the one at the bottom. So that when we try to push it in, it won't go through is the idea. Like so. And now we can take this, we can possess this one, and we can go home. Okay. So now we have a self-referencing box here. We have a wall that we can possess, and we have this thing, which normally we'd just be able to do this. But I have to assume that this is probably... Oh, right. We have two boxes. So we have one here. One of them is going to be here. And then we need to find a way to put this over here. Or over here. And of course we can't exit. And get this so that it's at the bottom. Something like that. We can't have that. Okay. So that is an option there. That is an option as well. But I don't think it's the one we're gonna go with. I do think that, just like the other ones, this is probably going to end up below this one. And it's probably going to end up, like, here. The question is, how do we get it to do that? So we do have this. We can We do have this option, except not really. It's getting us really, really close there. But also maybe it doesn't matter because we can... yes it does. It does matter because we can't go into here. We can't go into here and then push our way through because that's not going to work. So we do need this in some form. Well, we can't be having that now, can we? I'm gonna save this one for later. Which means, unfortunately, this one is now locked. Okay, we got some fake boxes. Fake recursive boxes. 2 walls that we can possess, and we need to get these fake boxes into these here, maybe. So what I'm seeing is we need a wall over here. We're gonna start with that. Now we can move this one into here. Just like that, and then we can do the same thing on the other side, but just at the bottom now. Then we can push the one more. And we can push this one here again because we can no longer enter in from the bottom because there's a wall there. So then we can do that. Then we go down here and possess this one. Go home. That one's pretty easy. So we have a wall here that we can possess and move out. We have a box here, and we have another box here that we need to put in. I wonder if we're going to be able to replace this. We might not be able to. But also, maybe it doesn't matter. Because what if we push this out? What if we push this out like this? Move your way in. So then you can go in here, push this in here, push this in here. Save it for later. Push this in here now. We do need to possess that at some point. Alright, try again. Maybe that's the way to go. We possess it from the other side. So we don't do anything with it yet. Oh, but we have to. We have to, because otherwise there's no way of getting this. We can push this in now. But we're still stuck with there needing to be a wall over here. There needs to be a wall over here so we can exit somehow. Alright, so we possess this. That's fine. And then what? I think as I think there's no way of of unpossessing this wall in the same spot. So I think we're stuck with this gap here. Unless no, we're definitely stuck with the gap. Unless we do this. Okay. So that's the start. So now we can have this Now we have this, and then now we can go in here and go home. Okay. Basically, we use the space to restrict the movement, so we can't push ourselves off, and then we can possess the block. Now I assume same principle holds here somehow. So we have a fake block up top, we have a real block at the bottom. Both of these are going to end up having to go in here somehow. We have two walls to possess, which means they are going to be used as stoppers. So the fake block can easily go out this way. The real block cannot be moved like that, because otherwise we end up with that paradox there. So we move this down like this, make a wall there, and then we can push this into there so we can recover that. And then we can use this. We can use this to, maybe it's actually the other way around. Maybe we want this, we want the real one inside of here. We push this out, and so we can recover that like this. But then what does that do? That means we can push this out. Because it's the real block, we can push this out and do this, recover it like that. So now we have the two blocks there, and I think this is pretty easy to solve now, because then we can just do this. Isabel, welcome in. Just playing a little bit of Patrick's Parabox here, where we have learned that we can possess walls now. It's a very interesting mechanic. Yes, long time no see. Okay, that's solved. We can try our hand at doing this again. But I'm not sure. Not sure where exactly. Okay, so we have this, we have that. We can move this up like this. And so now we have this at the bottom that we can do that with afterwards. I think this might actually be it, because then, or in some form anyway, because then it means that we can move this. No, that's not quite right. We can do something like this. Maybe. Because then it means we can move this out here like this. But that ends up with the same problem as before, where we still don't really have anything we can... Oh, wait a minute. But what this means, though, is that we can enter in through here. Sort of. Okay. We are going to do that again. I think I have something. We're going to push this in here like this. We're going to push this in here like so. I had an idea there, and it's not quite panning out. Because we can get it to this here. And then we can actually have this over here. Oh, actually this might be it. Because we can then push this We can push this in like this. It's almost there. Very almost there. Because then we can use this. I can move it on this side. So we can possess it on this side. And because we have a wall on the right side of this box, we can actually possess it now. Which means we can move this over here, and then we can go home. Very good. Now we have to do something similar, but on this for this one now. Is this easier than the other one? Oh no, it can't be. What we're gonna do there is we're going to do that. Oh, I see. Because now it's a little bit more difficult to possess this one. Because now we have this as an option, but because it's a lot more difficult to get this moving. Do we do it another way where we end up with this somehow? I move this down here, and then we possess this from inside and there. Which may be the way we end up having to go. But then if you do this, then you can't really get out. However, you do have the option of doing this, I guess. But the problem with this is that you can't enter into here anymore. That's no good. This is probably the mechanic that we're going to end up having to do. I just don't know how that's going to work. Especially considering that needs to be the last action that we do. I can get it this side. That's fine. Do we have enough? So I can have a wall on this side over here. How in the world does this work? Okay. We can do this, which I don't think is useful. We can do this, which is also not particularly useful, but it does free this one up to be something else. I suppose what that means is that we can exit through here and be this. This would be extra useful if we had another block here that'll stop us from going in, but this isn't going to work either. Because then we just end up cycling out like this. And that's no good. Now we do have this option. Where now we have this wall here, we can use this. There's no way this is the way to go. But it might be. I think, no, I think we went backwards a little bit. So what if we did end up doing this? Then we somehow... That's not good. You still end up with the problem of how do you enter here afterwards? Because now you have nothing to possess. You can pull this out. It's not really going to be useful because you can just put that in there normally. Oh, this is new. All right, so now we have a wall up there that we can make use of. Now we have a wall. I don't know how that's going to help, but now we can. Now we're back to where we started. Because I can't exit. I can do this. I can do that, but I don't know how that's going to help. We have this option here, which means I can possess that and go in through like that. Can't do that. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna come back to this one. We only have a few more left. So these blinking ones are the ones that we can possess. We have three rooms we can go to. We are a wall. So we enter in through there. exit through there. This is where we need to be. And this is where we need one of these blocks to be too. We can push this out like that. We can possess that. We can possess this. I'm struggling a little bit to figure out how we need to arrange this wall, because the wall being possessible means that we have to use it to block something, right? Which means I think we have to put it something like here. Which means this 3 here probably needs to be over here. Like so we can possess the 3 and we have the wall there. Now we have the 2 there, and then we can now enter in. Oh wait, what does this mean? It means the 3 has to be here, actually, not the 2. The 3 has to be in here. Oh, this is now getting a little bit hairy. Okay. Restart. We need the 2 over here. The 2 is what we need over here. So we can get the 3 over here. Oh, that's not quite right. Push this here, get the 2, possess the 2. Then we need to enter the 3. Not like this. So we need to enter it from the bottom or from the top, which means this actually needs to be here. How do we do that? No, I can't have the 2 inside the 3. That's doesn't quite work. We can maybe have the 3 go inside the 2. Why don't we do it on this side? Which we can't because that's the wall. We can push the 3 inside the 2, which is also not really going to help much, I think. And now we've rendered our 2 unrecoverable. So we can possess this, we can get this into here. We can push this into there. Possess the 3. Remove the 3 around. We can enter the 3. Well, entering the 3 is probably not going to be very useful. I suspect this might be the way to do it. Close. Oh, we possess that. Okay. So now we can go. So now we have the 3 on the box. On the box home. Now we just need to find a way to get back into here. Which We kind of need... You know, this might not be too bad. We still... The problem is we still need to possess 2 at this point. Which might... No, we still need to possess 2. Let's get this out of here. Having 3 inside of 2 is not going to be useful. Was control 7? So just to show you what this looks like. We have a wall here. I don't know. It's still kind of. I don't know how we're doing this. So as intended, we can do this. So we have the block with the 2 walls on either side here. We have the block with the 1 wall on this side here. We have a wall possessing, or we are possessing a wall. We need the 3 on this block here. We need to possess the 2 at the end. And we need to enter the 3 from the bottom. Or is it actually, do we actually need to have 3 enter 2 at any point? Is it actually necessary to do that? Because then it means that we can do this. And then we can enter 2. We can push 3 out. Like this. Now, unfortunately, I think 2 is now unrecoverable, so we can't have that. Can't have it on this side. But we can still enter 2 from this side. We have the 3 out there now. Oh, it's the same problem. There's no way pushing out the 3. Do we need to push out the 3? We're going to enter the 3 like this. I feel like I'm onto something. But it's not quite there yet. Alright, move this out like this. Now we have that. We can enter. We can possess the 3, and then we can take the 2 out this way. I don't know how this is going to help, though. Probably not very well. So we can go out this way now, and then we can... I don't know what to do with the 2 here. We can possess the 2. We can't enter the 2, that's the problem. Not very well, anyway. We can deposit the 2 here, but we need the 3. We need the 2 so that we can enter 3. Maybe we don't care, except we do care because we need to recover 2. We can't recover 2 like this. Okay. We're going to save this one for later. We're going to go to these ones. See if we can get this one again. We only have a few more left to finish out of these 3, so hopefully we can get those in a reasonable time. Actually, no. Let's go to the other world. We'll get some ideas from here. How about the other one? Okay. So add this as an option there. We have this over here, we can do that. But it's not really useful because they're off-center. And I think the key here is that they're off-center. They're not going to be particularly useful. We have this right there. And somehow... No, I don't think we can actually do anything with that. We're gonna go back. This post has to be something. So we have the post here, and it's blocking that, but also we don't have anything to move, so it doesn't matter. I think. I still think this is probably an idea. Oh, well, you know, oh, duh. Okay. We use this to do that, and we use this to recover this. Oh, it's way easier than... Okay. No, that took way too long. Nice. So we have a fake box here. The real boxes ourselves. Another fake box over here. We can use this to go in through... not that. Can't exit because otherwise that's going to result in a paradox. We can maybe get this to enter, or we cannot. Well, somehow we need to get this. Okay, well, I think we can enter in through here, which means we can we can use that to push this out like this. And then we can push out this way. That's not quite right. I think that is an idea though. So we use this. We use this to push it out from under here. And then we use this so that we can enter in from the top here, so push that out like that. Now we can use these two, put those in there, and then we can go home. Okay. That is player done. I just gotta figure out how to, this last possess one, and then this last two walls. Well, we'll call it a night. We're overthinking this one. We probably are. So we have a mirror here. We can exit like this. At least one of these is going to have to be mirrored because we have a mirror block available to us. And they don't throw in red herrings. So that is a thing. Except we can't have that. So what if this one gets mirrored? So then we can possess this. Or not. I'm gonna redo that. What if we possess this one? We put this one in here. We mirror this one. I don't think we can. I don't think we can have it. I don't think we can consume each. Actually, maybe. What if we do end up consuming stuff? I don't think we have enough space for that. Or do we? Because we can do this. Because we absolutely have space for that. But we need to use mirroring. And I think we've already learned that we can't do this. I think we might be getting somewhere though. I need this up here, so this needs to be consumed inside of this one. We're gonna mirror this. We're gonna possess this. In a way that's recoverable. We're gonna possess this. We're going to have... Did I put that in wrong? I think this one needs to go out here. I need to consume this, except I need it... I need it the other way. We consume this, we mirror this. This is how we get out there, maybe. Now we won't be able to get out. Okay. So we do this. And then we do that. Okay, there we go. Just need a little bit of playing around. All right, now the two that were stuck in a wall. Cheat a little bit there. I don't think I have trouble really thinking about that with the other way on. Just because we need this. That's right, hold on. We can actually possess this when we do that. Okay, that is going to be a trick that is probably going to be necessary. Because now we can possess these two like this. But now I can possess it like this. Which is actually not going to be too useful. Alright, I'm gonna go back to the other one. So this is supposed to be like the other one in that... What was the solution to the other one? This one we had... I don't remember how we solved this one again. Oh, that's not good. I think what we had was we had a wall here. Is that right? We had a wall here. Or at a wall here. No, we possessed it from this side. So we had a wall there, and then we can move this here, and move this there, and then move that down there. So can we do something similar here? where we have a wall that is necessary for something there, just with a few more extra steps. Like, I don't know, what, over here? Or maybe at the bottom? Because we can enter in like that on this side. But we do need a way to get to here. So we still need a block over here. Still need to find a way to get this wall down here. And we can do that. I think we might be able to offset it. I don't know if we can offset it, actually. We can have the wall here, for sure. But we can't... Can we? All right, hold up. We can have the wall. It's not quite right. It's too low. Okay. So we have the option of possessing it from below. But to do that, we need to make sure that the... We need to make sure that it has a wall. So we have this option. I need to be able to possess it from this side, though. But also, this doesn't oh, wait a minute, hold on. Do we have enough space over here? I don't think we do. Because I can possess it from this side. And then have it over here. But I still need it to go here. I can use this to offset it by 1, but I need it by 2. Which means actually we can do it on the other side. Because this one's actually shorter, I think. No, it's the same size. It's the same size. It's the same size. However, we put this right up against it. We can do this. And now I can possess this. Okay, there we go. Then we just take this, we push this out so we can push this in here. We can enter from the top, and there we go. That one's good. Now we just need this last one, and we can call it a night. Which, this has been proving fairly tough so far. Just to visualize this a little bit better. So what do we know? We need to be able to enter 3, so this is 3 from the top. We need to have, at the end, possessing 2, so we can enter in through there. 3 has to be in here. And so we have the ability to do this. We have the ability to do that, and we've gotten there before. I've gotten here before, too. But unfortunately, I don't think this is useful. Because we can't have 3 inside of 2, because otherwise it's not... Can't really do anything with that. We can enter in through here like that. But also, once again, not very useful. I need a wall at the bottom so I can enter 3. Enter 3, which is not something we're able to do yet. But also I need to be able to enter 3 with 2. And if 2 cannot be inside, if we're going to be able to do that. Oh, that's an idea. Now, I noted before that... What do we know before? You can turn 2 into a pseudo 3 by doing this. Entering in here and then possessing that way. But then we ended up getting stuck because there's nothing here. You can recover 2, or recover the wall by doing that. But then we end up with 2 being stuck, and I don't think we can have that. So there's got to be something else here. So you can enter 3, which isn't going to be useful by itself. I don't think this is going to be useful because can't really do much with that. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Kinda can. I just need to take control of 3 somehow. I need to take control of 3 while having the wall there. Okay, new idea. What if we did this? What do I enter through here? I have 3 here, and then what happens? Nothing much. So I have the ability to move 2 into 3 into 2, which we don't want. I have the ability to possess 3 like so. Possess 2 like so. We can't have this because then we would end up with 2 being unrecoverable. We can't have that. We can push 2 into 3. I don't know why you'd want to do that, but it is something you can do. So then the question is, do we actually push 3 into... Maybe we do push 3 into 2. So then it allows us to do something like... Let's say something like this. Except now we can't. The only way to get in there is through here, which we kind of don't want. which we kind of don't want. Although this seems like it could be very close. Because now we have this. Well, okay. Now this is important. Because I think... Okay, I think we got it. Because now we somehow managed to get it at the bottom, so now we can enter through from the top. I'm going to do this the intended way now. Now we can go home. And that is it. We've gone through. Go back up here. We have solved player. We started with player. And go to possess. And then we learned we can possess walls. Fun stuff. Next time, we're going to go to some of the most exciting levels. Infinite exits and the other infinite world. So you'll I haven't seen any of what this entails, but I have heard a lot of good things about it. And if you thought the rest of this stuff was mind-blowing, this is probably going to be even more so. So we'll leave it there for now. We'll save this one for next time. But thank you all for coming. Next stream, we're going to be playing Tetris 99. Usually we do this at 11 p.m. Eastern, but I need to be up early-ish the next day, so I can't afford to go too late. So this will be at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, the usual time. We may try to do stuff here that's not just unlocking the new theme, because Nintendo seems to have put out a new theme, and so we're just going to grab that. And then maybe, I don't know, it's Valentine's Day, maybe we'll try to make a heart or something. It's kind of difficult. I don't know if we'll be able to do it, but you know, I gotta do something. So that's tomorrow. I think that's it for the rest of the week, because tomorrow is Friday. Okay. So for those of you on Twitch, stick around. We're gonna find somebody to raid on. Or those of you on YouTube, we're just gonna end as usual. If you are not in the Discord, there you go. We do have a channel for both the puzzle games and for falling blocks. So if stuff like Patrick's Parabox or Tetris interests you, the Discord has a place for that. You can discuss things. Am I missing anything? I think I might be missing something. Or not. I don't know. In any case, for those of you who are new here, my name is Penbu. I'm the programming, puzzle gaming, and music making VTuber on Linux. We were playing Patrick's Parabox, and it seems like I think we probably have a couple more streams out of this before we finish the game. So, exciting stuff. Normally, I stream this only on YouTube. I don't know if I'll continue streaming the rest on just YouTube. Today was a bit of an exception, because I was a little bit, well, various reasons, but we'll see. But for those of you on Twitch, that's the YouTube channel if you would like to subscribe there. For if I do end up doing making the rest of these YouTube only. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. Again, Twitch, we're going to find some new raids, but in the meantime, we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming, and good night. Alright. Uh, unsurprisingly, there's nobody who's playing Patrick's Parabox. So we're going to go to something that's somewhat tangential, I guess. I don't know, I feel like we rate Kip a lot, but this time she is not doing music and she's actually building something. Building something with, I guess you can call these boxes, sort of. Building our chill lo-fi coffee house while listening to chill lo-fi coffee music. It's the stream title there. If you'd like to participate, there is the raid message. You can go ahead and cut and paste that. And send it over when we go raid over. No, this should be a good time. So yeah, enjoy the chill vibes, and watch her build stuff out of boxy things. That's close enough. And we'll see you next time. Good night, chat. Bye.